Hey there. I'm just messing around today. It's time to uh, let's see. Oh, hmm. All right. Well, for those of you who are joining after the fact, all I'm doing is I'm cleaning out my begonias and getting them ready to be overwintered. I'm also, while this is recorded, I'm currently uploading a short video. Short in my terms because I ramble. But I hope you can hear me okay. Nobody's here. So hard to say if you can hear me. But you know what? I'll just keep talking at my normal tone and hopefully folks will hear. And if it is all a bunch of hogwash, I won't post it and you'll have never seen this. So, but anyhow, so what we're doing is what I have another device over here that's connected to this live so I can perhaps see any questions or comments better so I can address it. But check out my videos on propagating begonias as well as overwintering begonias. But right now we're getting ready to overwinter, get our begonias prepared to overwinter. So I grow a tuberous begonia. At least that's the goal, is that they're all tuberous. If you watch my how-to video on overwintering your tuberous begonias, you'll find that sometimes there's a disappointment. And this bad boy right here could also be a disappointment for me today. So we're going to do that one a little bit toward the end. But for now, we just need to start getting it done. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is one of my new begonias. This is my little bee friend. This is my little new begonias for the season. It finally flowered. It took a long time to flower. So we're just going to cut that bad boy back. I've got a pot here for the material. I'm in Zone 8B here in just south of Seattle. We're going to call it Puyallup. If you're local, you'll know where Midland is. That's where I'm at. I've got some mulch that I had in the top of some of my buckets. So we're going to try to save that mulch. My gosh, this was the first year that I've used mulch in my pots, in my raised beds. What kind of tool am I? I should have been doing that eons ago. So I've cut it back, and now I'm going to dump it out into my bucket. Actually, you know what? I'm going to dump it out in my wheelbarrow, and then I'll come back, and you can see what I'm doing here. So Overwintering tubers, what an amazing idea. Instead of using up all your space in your garage and your greenhouse with pots full of soil and plant material, you have the ability instead just to store it in a little paper bag, perhaps a pot of some sort. So, wow, we got worms in there. So this is, look at that big giant plant just from this little tuber. I'm going to cut that back a little bit more, and then I'm letting these dry for a day. I'm going to let these dry for a day before I pack them up. So, and I'll tell you how I'm packing them up here in a minute. All right, let's now find another one here. Look at that one. Oh, look at it. Isn't she gorgeous? And we're just going to cut that back to about 1 inch, just so we don't have so much to work with. Oh, what am I doing? I'm throwing it in my wheelbarrow. Here, look at that. Look at that. Isn't she just amazing? Hey, and if you've got a favorite begonia and you haven't propagated it, what a great time of year to propagate it. Propagate it this fall. Let it grow on a windowsill somewhere in your home over winter. So I've got a video on how to propagate begonias. And again, now's a great time to do that. I start them in water. And, I don't know, 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how warm. And, if you're keeping the water in there and whatnot, you'll have roots. And then you can pot those up. And then over the winter, as they grow, you can up pot them as needed. Probably not a lot of need there. And then by next spring, when it's time to put them out in the yard, you'll have you'll have new begonias. Oh my goodness, this bad boy does not want to come out. Okay, we got them out. All right, so we'll put that down here. All right, so let's see what kind of tuber we got here. These are tender, so you don't want these to freeze. It's crazy. 1 year. So these are 1 year. That's about 2 inches wide. This one is 3 years. It's about twice as big. You can actually tell that's a tuber. This one, well, yeah, it's there. I'm gonna cut that back just a little bit more. And like I said, we're gonna let that sit in an area. So I'm just using a cardboard box. And I've just marked it pot because these begonias are coming out of pots. Duh. This little guy. Oh, check out that one. Isn't she pretty? I think I've already dealt with that one. Oh, that was the one I just did. No wonder. Okay. This is the one the wife bought early in the season. We had it in the wrong place for a little while. Oh, hey, before I go on, so I was talking about propagating begonias. if you want to see how simple it is to propagate a begonia, the tuberous kind, go ahead and go over to my playlist and check it out. Okay, let's see here. I can hear my furnace kicking in. It's getting chilly. This one was purchased in a pot. I'm not sure if it was allowed to grow long enough to become a viable tuber, but we will find out. Oh, I have some gravel in it. I don't want to mix the gravel. All right, let's hope for the best. Oh, here I am doing down there where you can't even see it. Okay, so that's a little tiny tuber, but a tuber was developed. So sometimes, depending on how the nursery or the greenhouse got their begonias started and when they got them started, they may not have grown long enough to actually put enough energy in creating a tuber. Watch my video on overwintering and you'll see my disappointment on one of my favorites that I purchased. Most of mine this year though were tubers that I've had for a couple of years now. This one, not so much. So that's going to be the last one we're going to cut today. So if I'm horribly disappointed in my purchase, then, well, I can just end with that. Now, this other guy's a beast. He's a beast. We got him cut. We got to cut him back. All right. Okay. I'm just going to babble and ramble. Oh my God, he's heavy. Okay. So, look at that. Isn't that just something? This one, hi, there I am. See? Here I am. Okay. It's painful cutting these back. They're just doing so great, but we have nights coming up that are going to be down in the 30s. And that means that killing frost is not far away. And the last thing I want is these bad boys to die in cold weather. Because I absolutely love them. Well, let's see here. There we go. Okay. Look at how big a stalk that base has. Wow. I filled up my bucket with just a couple of begonias. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ba-ba-da-da. Okay, let's see. Wow. You know, begonias are mostly water, so that's always kind of interesting. Random information. All right. Oh, and here we go. Oh my gosh. This guy does not want to come out. So here, let's try this differently. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay. All right, that pot's under there. Wow. Look at those roots. Ooh. Look at those roots. Okay. Wow. This one's an utter beast. I think look at that. We have a baby tuber there. Oh, this one will go over here. Oh my goodness. This just thrives. That is so much. We have a, look at that's just a massive tuber. Cut this off here. All right. We're going to let this dry. Next spring, I do believe I'm going to plant that as 2 separate tubers. That's very exciting. I look forward to that. Here, let me change my dirt. Soil. Not dirt, it's soil. You got to call it soil. Oh, wow. All right, then. Here. Oh, here, let's my handy dandy, what you call it thing here. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. I am a pitiful gardener. I did not realize this begonia is sitting in water. Oh, that can't be good for it. You know what? It still looks great. We'll set that to the side for now. And get those tubers out of this so they can dry up some. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You got to be careful not to let your begonias just don't need that much water. I feel horrible for what I've done to this poor begonia basket. Must have had some rain or something come in, because I haven't watered these in a while. You know, in the fall you want to cut back on watering. Not that they need that much watering to begin with. All right, I'll put that over here. All right, let's dump that out. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? At least that was in. At least that was in there. Huh, there's random people in my house. Well, not random. I think I know who the one is. Might be married to her. Okay. Oh, hey.
Hi, husband.
Just so you know, we're on live here.
Oh.
So, but hey, how's it going? You're all good. Just getting my begonias ready for winter. What are you looking for?
You were going to show me the ones in the front. I wanted to see the ones in the front, and then I got to go. And because I think I left my car open.
I know, I got a really cool table for $10.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this is a hanging basket, and that's just a little tuber, but we're going to put that with the hanging basket ones so that it can dry out some. Oh, there's a really good tuber there. That'll be a good one. Yeah. Ooh, another really great one. I think it's the white one that didn't grow very big. So, but that's okay. We have tubers. We're going to overwinter them, and all will be wonderful. All right. They get water everywhere, just absolutely everywhere. Okay. Now, I have one left. This is a one that I'm really kind of afraid of, because as I indicated, depending on the nursery and how they started their begonia and how they got the growing, if they started it too late in the year, it may not have had time to develop a tuber that would be viable. So let's see. You know what? We're going to cut this one down just a little bit first. This one is, I believe it's called a Bolivian begonia. There's so many kinds of begonias. And you know what? If it's amazing looking with great flowers, well, then it just needs to be in my yard, on my patio. Okay. Let's see. Can you see this? Oh, yeah, you can see it. Probably not zoomed in very well, but here, let's see here. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, a little bit more manageable. So we're still going to continue that process. Oh, that one's full of vegetation. Okay, so let's use this one. Okay. Soon, my video I made earlier today, just with step-by-step directions on how to overwinter your tuberous begonia, should be uploaded and ready to view. If you've happened upon this recording and not watching it live, I highly recommend, of course I highly recommend, check out my video. I'm pretty awesome. I have a number of videos on propagating and some other gardening hacks. Trying to grow that library as much as I can. And over time, I will. Here in, probably a couple days, I will be working on my pelargoniums or geraniums. Oh, look. Illumination Scarlet is what this one is called. Begonia tuberous root. Tuberous root. It says tuberous root. There better be tubers on these roots. Guys. Well, what are you going to do? Take these off and rewire these a little bit later. All right. Careful, don't want to poke an eye out. All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, look, here we go. Oh, we're up to 4. Now we're down to 2. Viewers, that is. I guess it just wasn't the edge of the seat kind of stuff that some people need to stay connected. All right. Okay. Let's hope for tubers. Ooh, this one. Ooh, I like that pot. I will reuse that pot next year. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I wonder how many tubers I have in here. This is definitely more than one plant. Oh. Can you hear that? There it goes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Wow, those tubers are barely below the soil. Here. Can you see that? Right there. That's good stuff. Wow. Boy, I'm really thinking I think I might just leave it in. This is a dry material. Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut this stuff back. Oh, not over that though. Here. We'll do it over here where we can easily get into the bucket. Huh. Or I guess I could have just done it over the bucket. Oh, now we're down to no viewers. Oh my gosh. You people. Probably had to leave to go check out all my other amazing videos. That's my guess. All right. Okay. Not a single comment today. Jeez Louise. All right, so this one, we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm just sit here and babble a little bit to myself. Okay. What did I do there? Did you have something? No. Oh, okay. So first of all, I was doing the foliage over here, and then I was doing the soil over there. So. Okay. So we are going to all right. All right, we're going to call that good. We're going to call that good. We're going to let that dry out for a day. There's a lot of tubers there. And then I envision that I will cut the rest of this green off, and then I'll put it in my paper bag. So, well, actually, I said paper bag. You can do this a couple different ways. As I mentioned in my how-to video, you can get yourself a paper bag, mark it however you like so you can identify what you're growing. Huh, interesting. It says nobody's watching, but I've got somebody logged in right there. So, kind of weird. Huh. And then you can just put your tubers in the bag and then store them in the garage, greenhouse, somewhere dry, cool, dark, not too cool. Keep it over 40 degrees. Keep it over 40 degrees. Or what I'm likely going to do, I have these little boxes, these cardboard boxes. I have a little peat moss. You could also use just sand, dry soil, vermiculite. Put that in there. Lay my tubers. Put a little dusting over it. Not dusting, you know. Put a good amount over it. Seal it up. And then check on it, say once a month until it's time to plant. Holidays are a good reminder. So Valentine's Day, Christmas, or whatever your winter holiday is that you celebrate. And then, whatever holiday that is in January. What is that? President's Day or something? I don't know. Pick a day, middle of January, toward the end of January. And then by Valentine's Day, get these babies planted. Not outside. Get them planted somewhere warm. And then you should be pretty good. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, I guess. Or if you're finding and watching this after I've recorded it, I appreciate you following along. And if you watched it until the end, well, that's just because you're freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. So it's time for me to clean up my mess before the wife has a fit. Tomorrow I will come back. These will have dried for about a day. And I will get them packed up and put in my garage, where they will spend the winter hibernating and waiting for spring when they can thrive again. Thanks for watching. Happy gardening. I'm going to end this now. Bye now.